Finally, S26 Ultra is going to feature what we really wanted from S26 Ultra, and this time it's all about the new stuff. Although S25 Ultra is on its lowest deal from Samsung, which you can avail from a prior listed in this video. Samsung was struggling in recent days when we talk about the battery. Yes, in terms of size. All other brands were pushing, even Apple did it with the iPhone 17 Pro Max. Yet, Samsung was standing at 5000 mAh battery. Now, there's a good news. According to the source, we are going to see a 5200 mAh battery on S26 Ultra. Now, there are a bunch of different sources. Initially, even the certification confirmed we're going to see a same 5000 mAh battery. Yet at the last moment, there is a change. Still, we'll have to wait for the real confirmation from any other source. The battery is changed, we get it, but it's not a massive change compared to the 5000 mAh battery. Yes, a slight change, but the processor and display efficiency is what matters. According to my internal source, Samsung is optimizing the new processor, and with the new M14 panel, we could see some massive battery gains on S26 Ultra. Fingers crossed for the battery, but the charging speed is more or less confirmed. According to iUniverse, I've always insisted on 60 watt, not 45, and the actual test results are as I expected. The S26 Ultra has indeed made significant improvements in charging. Not only wired charging, but there is also an update with the wireless charging on S26 Ultra, which makes S26 Ultra quite appealing. According to industry sources on the 11th, Samsung plans to equip the Galaxy S26 Ultra with 25 watt of wireless charging and the standard and plus models with the 20 watt of wireless charging. And this would be the difference. In theory, 25 watt can shorten charging time by 40% compared to the 15 watt. The pricing is something we have to keep an eye on, since I have more details about the price from my internal source, and according to him, Samsung controlled the price only for 2025. The next year we're going to see a price hike. Since they're using Qualcomm exclusive processor, he didn't share more details about the price and how much increase, but S25 Ultra was already at $1299 launch price, which is right now at a discounted price. But what after $1299? $1350, $1400 probably for the S26 Ultra? This would be a big thing and potentially plays a major role for people to upgrade. Now, let's talk about the display stuff of Galaxy S26 Ultra. S26 Ultra complete design was out from both front and back, where we saw some changes compared to the S25 Ultra. Yes, Samsung changed the back design and gave us almost a similar design compared to the Galaxy Z Fold 7. That camera island shape, which may wobble on the table, but there are some changes on the front. First, the S26 Ultra will feature a slightly rounded design compared to the S25 Ultra, but the display changes are what we opt for. The M13 was featured in the S25 Ultra, but we expected some massive changes on S26 Ultra with the new M14 panel. And I've got a bad news for you. According to iUniverse, what I've exclusively learned, the Galaxy S26 series still cap out at 2600 nits of peak brightness. Short notice, S25 Ultra already has it, including the S26 Ultra. This is not a good sign. Display brightness has stayed unchanged for several generations. While sticking to 2600 nits doesn't necessarily mean Samsung abandoned the new M14 material. It does mean the S26 series won't deliver any significant improvements in display quality, so everyone be mentally prepared. He further added, as a Samsung leaker, I am basically sure that it will adapt M14 material and POLED screen technology, but I can't guarantee that it will adapt a 10-bit technology and PWM high-frequency dimming. I advise you not to be too optimistic. If these things happen, and there is no update in these areas, we could see a similar output as the S25 Ultra, and S25 Ultra is already a really good deal at this price, which is listed below. On this note, if you're still here, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. I'll see you next time. Until then, peace out.